Here's a simple question. It's not a trick question. When somebody thanks you, do you say, it was nothing, or play it down? Or if somebody gives you a compliment, do you say, I'm not really that good? Or do you just say, thank you, and graciously accept what they've offered you? Let's talk about that in a second. If you're interested in getting cognitive behavioral sessions, maybe you'll need a little assistance trying to figure out what's going on in your life, keep listening to the end of the podcast. Also, check out the Telegram group. If you're on Telegram, go onto the website on beautifulpodcast.com. You can find the link to the Telegram group. Let's get into it.
This is a beautiful thought.
Welcome, beautiful thinkers, and thank you for thinking beautifully. Sometimes I think the reason that life is so hard, or one reason, is because we find it difficult to accept when life is actually throwing us a bone. Find it difficult to accept something nice when somebody says something nice to us, or even when they say thank you sincerely and dearly. We might say, oh, it's really nothing, or we say no worries, or we say de nada, but we don't really accept that they're thanking us when they're presenting us this gratitude. And that's why I like the expression, it's my pleasure, or con mucho gusto, because that is at once accepting the gratitude and amplifying it by introducing this level of delight. Actually, I'm glad that you asked me for help, and I'm glad that I could make your life a bit easier. And when somebody pays us a compliment, sometimes we'll say, oh, it's really nothing. There was a really funny scene in the TV series version of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy where Arthur Dent saves the day, somehow protects the spaceship with his quick thinking, and Zaphod Beeblebrox says, hey man, that was amazing what you did there. That was awesome. And Arthur Dent says, oh no, it was really nothing. And Zaphod says, oh, well, if it was nothing, never mind, don't worry about it. And he walks off. And Arthur Dent is left there saying, oh no, well, it actually was something. And this is a kind of cultural thing, like a cultural false modesty, like we don't want to accept the compliment, we want to play it down. But why? I mean, when someone says something nice to us, can we just accept it? And maybe we don't even believe it. Maybe we just say, thank you, or it's really nice that you noticed that. And maybe eventually we will believe it. I remember a story that my friend Luke told me. He was studying philosophy and theology at the time, and he had a friend who was a Catholic. And it's a little strange to me, but sometimes in Catholic rituals, they say these words, I am not worthy. I don't claim to fully understand the context of it, but I think those might be some dangerous words. What happened with Luke's friend was that she started having a sort of peak experience or a religious experience. If you were Catholic or Christian, you might describe it as feeling the Holy Spirit touching you. Or, of course, Maslow would refer to it as a peak experience, one of these feelings of unity or feeling like you're being cleansed, feeling that you can be pure in that moment. And this woman, in part because of her Catholic conditioning, dropped to her knees and said, I am not worthy. But she was worthy, right? She, just as you, just as I, are all splinters of the divine. And just as the divine is worthy of praise, We are worthy of praise, and when someone says something nice to you, or when you start to have a beautiful feeling, you don't have to turn away from it. It is yours, it is for you, it's waiting for you, and you can have it right now. When something beautiful happens to you, why not say thank you? Why not say that was really nice? I remember I was in a club and I smiled at this young lady, and it was like she was confused by it. It was like she couldn't process the fact that I'd smiled at her, and she responded aggressively. She was like, "Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you smiling at me?" And I was like, "Whoa, okay, I guess maybe I won't talk to you." How often might the world be showing us really wonderful things, but we're just not ready to accept them because we can't believe that things could be so nice, so simple, so lovely? How often might your own mind, the deepest part of yourself, be telling you things that are really wonderful, telling you that you deserve to be happy, that life is joyful, that you, despite your flaws, are actually doing pretty well in this world? Embrace the praise from yourself, from others. Accept life's gifts. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for staying grateful, and thank you for thinking beautifully. I'll see you next time.
A beautiful thought.
Sometimes it is hard to make sense of life, hard to make sense of the world, and it doesn't hurt to have a little help. And that's why I'm offering cognitive behavioral sessions for just $6. It's an introductory rate. Check out beautifulpodcast.com. You see up the top, it says cognitive behavioral sessions or CBT sessions, and you can arrange a time with me to get a little coaching and guidance to help you make sense of your life. As I mentioned at the top, there's the Telegram group. If you go onto the website, you see at the top, there's also the link for the Telegram group, and you can join us, join in the discussion, and share the good vibes. Thanks for listening. Have a good one.